Wow. This is drag racing motorcycles.
One world, one ride.
Today we're going to the motorcycle museum and it is freezing. I don't understand this country's weather. Yesterday it was hot. अरे यार ये क्या इन लोग का वेदर समझ में नहीं आता, कभी ठंडी कभी गर्म। हाँ
और आज पूरा ठंडा, आज क्या कल भी ठंडा मिलेगा।
ऐसा तो ये बहुत खूबसूरत जगह है रात है डीजे।
कंट्री साइड तो खूबसूरत है।
खेत खलियान से लेके जा रहा भाई
है?
खेत खलियान से लेके जा रहा है।
हाँ।
ये है ना डीजे, ये कल वाली रास्ता है।
हाँ, कल वाला
जो अपन लोग छोड़ के इधर घुसे थे ना। ये कुतरा लोग कितना प्यार से बैठा है, नहीं तो अपना इंडियन कुतरा लोग तो पीछे पड़ जाता था भागा करके। क्रॉसविंड तो इधर भी है रे आज भी।
हाँ है ना, वो तो बोला ही था आपको हवा बहुत मिलेगा, ठंड और हवा।
कौन बोला था?
वो होटल वाला गुज्जू भाई।
हाँ गुज्जू भाई, कितना देर तक ठंड मिलेगा?
ये ठंड मिलेगा कल तक।
और हवा कितना देर तक मिलेगा?
क्या मालूम, ठंड तो कल तक मिलेगा।
We have stopped over for DJ wanted to fuel up, had a coffee, and the temperature is 5 degree, 4 degree, 5 degree. I think while riding it goes up to 0 degree. Damn, it's cold. And I couldn't feel my fingers, so this gloves is also not working. Oh boy. This is one hell of a challenge to ride. The heated grips is also not working that much. The best part of pulling over in a petrol pump is you get to meet a lot of wonderful people here who are really friendly. डीजे भाई, इधर के लोग बहुत फ्रेंडली है रे, है ना?
बाइक पे देखते हो?
हाँ बाइक का ही कमाल है भाई, ये अपना बाइक का ही कमाल है।
कि आगे विंड ब्लास्ट अच्छा बड़ा।
वो लेडी ने बोली ना,
ऊपर एक माउंटेन आएगा।
हाँ, माउंटेन से नीचे उतरते वक्त संभाल के चलियो।
हाँ, वो वैली इस तरीका जब आया था।
अरे मैं तो कुछ देर तक ना अंदर गया था ना, और गरम कॉफी पकड़ा तब जाके मेरे को उंगली में जान आई। रहता तो आई कुडंट फील माय फिंगर्स मैन।
नहीं, अपन एक काम करेंगे, हम 50-60 माइल पर रोक देंगे।
हाँ तो ऐसा तो अपन कुल्फी हो जाएंगे रे। ठंडी तो बहुत तगड़ा है बाबा। मोटरसाइकिल का यही खासियत है कि यू कैन फील द वेदर। विंड ब्लास्ट मिलने वाला बाबा। विंड ब्लास्ट तो पूरा आज का दिन खाली विंड के साथ खेलो। अरे वो जो दो बुढ़े लोग थे ना, वो बोल रहे थे पागल लोग हैं जो तो मोटरसाइकिल खड़े रह के देखे, बोले ये कौन पागल लगे जो ये मौसम में मोटरसाइकिल चला रहा है। यार लोगों को तो मालूम तो पड़े ना इंडियन लोग कितने स्ट्रांग होते हैं बॉस। क्या बोलता है? ओके सो वी आर स्टिल फ्रीजिंग. The time is 12:13 and it is very very cold. We're struggling our way. और डीजे भाई तो हिंदी में पेड़ डालो व्यूअर लोगों के लिए.
टेम्परेचर भी तो बाहर का 3 से 4 डिग्री है, लेकिन रियल फील उसका 0 डिग्री टेम्परेचर है. मतलब बिल्कुल फ्रीजिंग कहना चाहिए, फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट पे है. और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि जब आप बाइक चलाते हो तो वार्मर ग्रिप होने के बावजूद भी जो फिंगर टिप होती है वो एकदम बिल्कुल नहीं जैसी हो जाती है एकदम ठंड के कारण.
हाँ, now we are coming out of the barren lands, seeing some civilization here, and we got to take on right. And I think there's a highway number 13, अरे DJ, 36, 75, 35. Oh boy. 35 भाई, 35, हाईवे नंबर 35. अच्छा, अपना म्यूजियम के लिए 87 माइल्स है. I hope we don't get crosswinds here because मेरा तो गर्दन दुखना चालू हो गया. 10 मील तक सीधा है. So it's still freezing out here. Hey! Like it? Thank you. Ah, nice. This is what reaction we get all the time. So it's still freezing. And we are some 27 miles away from our destination. I had to fuel up. It is really, really cold. कौन सा गाँव आ गया रे इन लोग का. और कितना अंदर अंदर जाके है ये मोटरसाइकिल म्यूजियम. From out of nowhere there is a museum called Kansas Motorcycle Museum and we are going there. DJ ये कैसा वीराने में पेड़ डाले लेना इन लोग.
किसी के प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी हो, किसी का प्राइवेट होगा. वो लाल वाली बिल्डिंग होती है.
Oh boy, this is the motorcycle museum. Let's check it out.
So I'll tell you about the museum.
Yeah.
The reason it's here is Stan the Man Engdahl.
Okay.
He won all these trophies on the wall.
Wow.
There's over 600 trophies he won in his racing career.
Wow.
And he was a 5-time national champ.
Okay.
And the national trophies are backed by his #1 motorcycle. It's the Harley Davidson KR.
All right.
16
KR.
times state champ of Kansas.
Wow.
And one year, he won the state championship. He broke his right leg in the preliminary race. And they weren't going to let him race. And he duct taped a 2x4. You know what a 2x4 is to his leg, so he wouldn't break it any worse.
Okay.
And he won the state championship that year. So he was a competitor, and he loved to race, and he won all these trophies. And all the bikes we have up here are very old. You maybe have some in India that are old, like the oldest one is it's a 1906.
The oldest bike, right?
That's a Thor, 1906.
Wow.
And the one up on the stand, the gray one up on the stand is a 1915 Harley Davidson.
Wow.
It's a 1912 Sears, and it's all original paint and everything. It hadn't been restored.
Wow.
And it is a very rare bike too. It's this brown one right here. That's a very, very rare bike. And all these bikes up here in front, that Reading Standard, there's not that many of them. In the United States back in the early 1900s, there was like 200 motorcycle manufacturers. And then the Depression, we had a Depression and the war came along, and there was 4. There was Indian, there's an Indian there, a Harley, an Excelsior. The Excelsiors are up, that gray
This one,
here in
gray one,
front,
yeah.
and Henderson. And Harley Davidson bought out Excelsior and Henderson. And then Indian went bankrupt, completely out of business for a number of years. They're starting to manufacture motorcycles now. Now this one is a 1909
Wow.
theme motorcycle. And if you look in, we have an antique buyer's guide, you know, where you get, it tells you all about the old motorcycles.
Yeah.
That Jefferson, you know, back in the day, they used to have these big board tracks where they'd race around. These 3 bikes here are board track racers. It's 1913 Jefferson. There's probably less than 5 of those in existence. Indian, there's a 1916 Indian that's been restored. It's a very nice bike.
Yeah.
And the green one up there is a 1913 Excelsior motorcycle. No, it's 1926. I said 1913. That's a 1913 Harley right next to it. You know, back in the day, did you understand that they used to have to manually lubricate these motors?
Yeah. Okay.
And so there's a tank for gas and oil. And then they had to manually lubricate the motor when it was going down the road.
Wow.
And the oil would go through the engine and drop out. And these 3 board track racers, back in the early 1900s, they had these big oval wooden board tracks that they race on. And the reason they were so dangerous is as they were racing and they were oiling their engines, all this oil would drop out on the wood, and it got to be very slick, and it was very dangerous. You know, some of the racers were getting killed when they were racing. Harley Davidson refused to board track, and they had a big national race in 1916 in Dodge City, Kansas. I don't know if you heard of Dodge City, Kansas. But that was Old West. It was like Gunsmoke and Marshall Dillon, Dodge City. But Harley went out there and won that race, and that helped him sell a whole bunch of motorcycles and win that national race. That's the big valve. That's a 1917 Indian big valve racer. It was back in the day was a very technologically advanced for its time there. And it won a lot of races back in the early 1900s.
All race bikes, yeah.
Here's Stan the Man. This is Stan the Man's motorcycle. He had about 6 of these. And these are the national trophies, and this is how he raced. You know, they raced around these dirt tracks, and they'd always go to the left, so he had this steel shoe on his boot.
Whoa, yeah.
They put the steel shoe, so they went wear their boots out. Okay. And he told me he broke his leg 3 times wearing that steel shoe because they'd always go around to the left. Wow. And that's a Harley Davidson KR 750. All these bikes along here, there's a bunch of different bikes that Stanley used to race with.
Wow.
You might be familiar. We just got that one in. That's an Osa, which is Spanish.
Okay.
Have you ever seen those in India?
No. No,
they're
in India, biking culture is just coming up.
Yeah.
Earlier we have this Royal Enfields in India.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of it? Royal Enfields
Yeah.
is a specific. It's a British brand,
yeah.
but then they are manufactured in India,
Okay.
and most of them now they are. It's an Indian iconic bike.
Yeah.
Now since 2010, Harley came to India, so the biking culture is highlighted more.
Yeah.
Earlier, people in Royal Enfields used to ride a lot. Usually, bikes were for commuting. Then it started as touring. Royal Enfield people used to ride earlier, but since Harley came in, the touring concept or the motorcycle concept was highlighted, and people like us started riding. I started with a Harley, and then to do this world ride, we specially bought those BMWs.
Yeah. That's what Jim Oliver. I'll show you his bike.
Yeah. Can we?
In the back, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Wow, these are pretty little bikes, yeah?
Yeah, we have a whole bunch. We have this North Room full of bikes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Jim Oliver.
Yeah, whoa,
This
yes.
is a BMW he rode
Yeah,
around the world
that's a GS.
Yeah.
That's a GS.
back in 2004.
Wow.
There's pictures of Jim. He's written a book. This is a book that he's written.
Okay.
He named the motorcycle Lucille,
Uh,
and he rode it around the world. And this is the route that he took when
okay.
he was riding. He lives out in Colby, Kansas. He rode it to Seattle and he shipped it over to Siberia and Russia, and he rode all the way down through Russia.
Inki.
Yeah, like this.
So I'll tell you how we coming from.
Okay.
So we started from here,
Yeah.
and we went there, then Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, and then we went till here, okay, and then
Oh,
we
boy.
crossed this, and then we come here, we enter Estonia, Poland, Germany, France, Spain, Portugal, again here, and we came here to New York, we went
Yeah.
all the way to Milwaukee, and now we are here.
Okay.
We plan to go to San Francisco, then come down from Baja, Mexico, come down till here,
Yeah.
and then ship it here, right till
Holy
here,
cow.
and then ship it to.
Well, this is more than around the world. You're going
Yeah.
around the world several times.
Yeah.
Jim started. He started a couple years ago. He's like 71 years old now.
Wow.
And he started a couple years ago. He started riding. He was going to ride down the tip
Uh-huh.
here. He got down to Central America and he ate something and got very sick.
Okay.
More than food. He was in the hospital for like a week.
Wow.
And he's 71 years old, so he
Obviously,
decided to
quit it.
quit and come back.
Wow. This is drag racing motorcycles. ये बच्चों लोगों का बाइक है रे हार्ली डेविडसन so small. Harley Davidson, little Harley Davidson. यहाँ पे एक बुलेट खड़ा रखना चाहिए. This is the most mind-blowing collection of motorcycles I've ever seen. So anyone coming to Kansas, please do visit this place. This is an awesome place for all the motorcyclists. You have every brand. Most of the brands are here and they are all vintage as you can see. 90s. Bullet होना चाहिए था अपना Enfield, but then it's okay. But this is a piece. You have a BMW, Honda, Yamaha. Wow. If you are into vintage motorcycles, this is the place. I think I've shown you almost everything, but if you want to know more, please do Google it. Google the whole thing and you will. But if you are coming to Kansas, please do visit if you are into motorcycles. So Kansas Motorcycle Museum, best place to see if you love antique motorcycles. Bye bye. डीजे
हाँ
क्या कलेक्शन था यार. हाँ
हाँ, मैंने बोला ना किसी का पर्सनल होगा तो पर्सनल ही निकला.
हाँ. So we will have to take a hotel soon. हाँ डीजे.
हाँ 50 माइल पे ले लेते हैं 40-50.
हाँ 40-50 माइल पे. ये भी सारा ये रूट 70 अपन पकड़े है. ये भी एकदम वीराना ही रूट है. ये तो अपन 0 डिग्री में चला रहे होंगे नहीं. 1 डिग्री वही पकड़ लेना. 0 डिग्री हो गया ना. साला इतना ठंडी में तो मैं कभी नहीं चलाया रे.
मैंने वहाँ चला था मंचारी में.
हो क्या? इतना ठंडी में मैं तो फर्स्ट टाइम चला रहा हूँ. और डीजे ये क्रॉसिंग तो ऐसा है कि ऐसा लग रहा है दोनों तरफ से चमाट पड़ रही है डिचका करके. हाँ वही.
एयर जो है
अरे बहुत ठंड है यार. एकदम कड़ाके की ठंड है. मेरा तो गर्दन दुखने लग गया इतना हवा से. कुंडी को रोक के ना गर्दन दुखने लग गया यार. डेजर्ट एरिया है. डेजर्ट एरिया है. दूर दूर तक कोई नहीं. और गर्दन की तो वाट लग गई थी. भाव इधर है एग्जिट. अरे पहला होटल आता रे.
चलो कोई निकल हो आएंगे.
मेरा तो गर्दन ही वाकड़ा हो गया. So we have reached the hotel and I don't think it is advisable to ride anymore because it's freezing. So okay, we are nicely inside the room. Outside temperature is freezing. It must be something 0 degree or something like that. And this is quite warm. I'm going to end this vlog today because quite tired because it was heavy crosswind and my neck is hurting pretty bad because the crosswind was at the speed of 50 miles per hour, something like that. So we were anyways struggling with our motorcycles. The motorcycle museum was fantastic. I think people should visit that. And yeah, tomorrow we will be going to some other place. Louis is the one who is planning all the route for us. So thank you, Louis, for everything you're doing. I love you, man. And to all the lovely people who are watching this video, stay blessed and good night. See you tomorrow.
One world, one ride.
Oh my God.
है ना. ये है गार्डन ऑफ गॉड. ये देख.